Hello? Okay, I hope this works. Let me get off the background stuff. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I got this big foam piece for this snout. Let me just cut it into the shape so it's small enough to trim. Okay. Let's glue this on. Wait, I need some more glue sticks. Okay, let's glue this on. This is the first time using this type of foam stick. Okay, so we're gonna trim this part first. Let me secure it a bit more, cause like I think it's pretty good. Time to cut the second piece. Let me clear off some of these foam scraps. Time to add this part. Now it looks like we're running out of glue. Okay, let's hope I just don't mess this up. This part isn't sticking well. Okay, time to fix the other side, cause like the glue is not sticking. Then we gotta trim it. to trim it. I think it's kind of bigger than the other, but I don't really know. Okay, let me fix up the edges that are loosening. Okay. Time to work on, I guess, felting. Let me grab my black felt. Ah! That burned. Okay, let's put this out. Dry for a bit while I clear out all these big pieces. Okay, got the foam. Let's finish this up. Okay, let's get started on this. So I just gotta cover this thing. Let's figure out how to like put it sideways or such. Okay, like this should be good. Okay, let's start like this. Let's start by gluing the middle to keep it secure for a second. Okay, let's do the rest like the back. Need more glue sticks. Okay, let's start on this side. Let me feel my fingers. So like right here, let's just go like this around eye. Okay, we gotta trust the process here. Okay, almost done with this side, I guess. I really like the foam, how it holds up like bubbly. Looks kind of cute. Okay, let's work on the other side and then we should start with the snout. Starting with the eyes. I think you can pretty much see it here. let's start gluing. Dang, we're going through these really fast. Luckily I have a lot. Okay, last part of this side. Oh, I already did that part. Okay, let's start with the snout. Gotta get really close in with the... Okay. I think, like, the fabric or the foam absorbs up the glue. I don't really know. I'm not an expert. Okay. Time to go to the last part, and then we just gonna have to do the ears. Oh, it's like little squishies right here. Okay, we're gonna glue the edges so it could stay on properly. Time to cut off some of the parts like eyes. Let's hope I didn't mess it up. I think the eyes were really cool on the left. Okay, let me cut this up. Okay, let me trim this part a little bit so then we'll glue the rest. Oh wait, it looks so cute. Little eyes. Okay, let's finish this up. The other eye. gonna glue down the edges a bit. Kinda makes eyes really small, but that's okay. Let's cut out the edges. Let's cut this off. No, I cut a bit of the ear off. We'll just glue that back together. Okay, that took a bit of time. Okay, time to work out the other one. Okay, let me move all these scraps. We're almost done with this. Okay, now we're gonna fix the ears right here and here, and then it's gonna be hard to do this other part, but I'll explain that later. Let's hope I have enough scraps for this. Maybe this white charcoal pen? Nope, doesn't work. How about this one? Okay, works decently. I don't think this works really well, but it's what I can do. Okay, time to glue that on. It's really hot. It's burning my fingers. The eyes look kind of weird, but that's okay. Okay, time to glue the last ear, and then it's time to do the furring. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Okay, there we go. We finished this part. I think it's pretty good. Squishy. Let's just like brush it a bit. Maybe that will help it, especially get all the stuff out. Furring, like felting or whatever this is called, is like really hard to do, especially with this big brush. Oh no, it's kind of like breaking here. We'll have to fix that. You could see it's like bolting. Just paint it black. This looks so cute. Okay, let's like trim it down a bit. get off all this like glue sticks or like little furs. Okay, now that we're done with this part, this is gonna be the hardest part of all making this. So we're gonna be like painting the fur and then gluing it on. Let me just put this extra stuff away, little scraps. Okay, got the fur. We'll put this mask away for now, and we need to cut it to the right size. Actually, I need this mask. What am I doing? Okay, should I do it like this? I feel like it needs a bit of cutting. Cut it like here. Okay, that seems good. Time to add more hairs. Probably should brush this stuff off. Okay, we've got that part of the hair. It's time to add like stuff right here. Let's just add this piece. Okay, it actually fits better over here. Put it over here. Cut a bit more. Okay, put it this one here. Okay, that's good. Now let's put the extra fur away. Take these. Let's get this stuff off real quick. Extra little furs everywhere. Time to dye the fur. One second. Okay, I'm back. I had to do something. Okay, so this is gonna be the hardest part. We're gonna just like have to like fur it, like dye the fur. Okay, let me just comb it real quick to get all the extra fur off. Okay, we're gonna put this aside real quick, and we're gonna take a bit of paint. So I have this empty cup of water. It's kind of messy because I use this for a lot of projects, but we're gonna put in some red coloring. We're gonna make it kind of dark, so we're gonna need to trust the process and add black. Just a teensy bit of black. We'll be back on the paintbrush and we're just gonna mix it in. I think that might be too much, maybe. Let's add a bunch of red then. Okay, this is how it's looking. I don't know, it kind of looks like blood. Got a napkin here, just in case. This is just for the extra stuff, I guess. Okay, let's test it out on like this small piece. Let me grab a small piece right here. Okay, let me cut it. Okay, first, just dip it in the cup for a little. We keep it in the cup for a second, and then we're gonna take it out. Oh, it looks so weird. Okay, now we're gonna like dry it into the napkin. Let's hope it doesn't turn into more pink. Okay, this is what it turns into. I think this is good enough. We can always paint a little bit extra over it. Okay, let's start by doing that. Let me move away this napkin stuff. Okay, we're gonna start with this piece first. So I'm kind of out of balance. Just dip the whole thing in there for a couple of seconds while I prepare some extra space so I can do this. Okay, let's take it out. Let's make sure it dries a little bit, get all the drips off. At least it's just paint, I can wash it off later. Okay, wow, it looks like this. Okay, let's trust the process right now. It's like spritz everywhere. Very messy. Okay, we got this. Probably gonna rinse it off a bit. Kinda trust the process. Okay, time to brush it off a little bit. I think it turned out decent. It's not like the color I needed, but I think it's still good. Okay, we'll let this dry right over here. We'll put it down. Time to put in the next pieces. Down. It kind of is using up all the water and stuff. Dry it off a bit. Okay. Time to cover it in this napkin that's covered with red paint. That just happened. My hand is all red now, like. I should probably get more napkins. Okay, let's brush this a bit. And I'll be right back and get some more napkins to hopefully help this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let me just fix my setup. Okay, I got more napkins. Let's dry off these two a bit more. Okay, it's starting to look like pink, but that's fine. Look at the color comes back when I brush it a bit. Let's let that dry a bit. Let's also do it to this one. Okay, time for the last piece. We're kind of running out of this dye-ish water. Okay, let me grab the napkin again. Okay, let me squeeze out a bunch so a little bit can come off. And we place it into the napkin. And working on it. Wash a little bit more, and then we should be able to brush it. Okay, let's work on the hair that we have now. Actually, while that dries, we should work on a bit more of the patterns. Okay, like we're gonna work on like here and here. Let me grab my brush. Let's see if this red works. If it doesn't, yeah, it looks more orange. Let me just dip it into the red paint. Time for the other side. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know, I'm debating if I should add a little things. I think I'm gonna. No, got a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, it got off pretty easily. Maybe I should have like something on it. I don't know. I don't really have anything. Put on a couple layers so it's the color stays. Probably do that on the ears too. Let's do the ears again. Let's fix those up. We've almost hit the 1 hour mark, I think, and we're almost done anyways. I'm gonna add the nose off camera probably post about it on a short. No one's really watching this anyways. Okay, let me put it back in the cup. Okay, let's add on the hair. Look right here. Let's put the base here to see where each part goes. Let me brush this off a bit. Okay, that should be good, and let's glue them on. No, I get a little bit on my hand. Okay, let me grab these blue sticks. I think this one needs a little bit more drying. Trying to put this in carefully. Okay, finish the first year. Time for the last year. Okay, this is the almost finished product. I think it's good. I just gotta add the nose. We'll do that off camera. And I think it's really good. I might do some touch-ups on the paint later. But yeah, that's done. Let me just grab something real quick. Where is it? I don't know where it is. But anyways, bye guys. I'm ending the stream here. Bye bye. Let me find out how to. Okay, bye guys.